PVR Inox has launched a six-screen cinema at GeoWorld Drive in Mumbai with an exclusive bar and lounge. And I am joined by Mr. Sanjiv Kumar Bijli, who is the executive director at PVR Inox Limited. And thank you so much, sir, for taking out the time to talk to us.
Thank you.
As you mentioned, earlier that Animal is something that you're looking at for the big opening, right? So, what
Hmm.
has been in sort of content lineup, for December as also next quarter that one should be looking at, and especially for you also because many of your revenue will also be dependent on the kind of box office openings that you will have to see.
Yeah, no, this seems like a very good month. We're starting the month with Animal and Sam Bahadur. Animal, of course, is tracking very well. Industry estimates are, of course, giving it a 40 plus crore opening. The trailer has gone viral, and we're getting some very good advance bookings. Then there's Sam Bahadur, Meghna Gulzar, Ronnie Screwvala, Vicky Kaushal. Again, it's a film that I think which will be very strong. Then we have Dunki, Salar this month in December, and we have two English movies, Wonka and Aquaman. So December looks very strong, and we're very excited to get people back to the cinemas this month.
How was the festive season? Because that was something that. Obviously, you kind of look forward to, right? And also with the content lineup. But I think during festive season, I don't know if the content lineup was that great. So, how has that season been?
November, October, November, October and November, they were
Right.
slightly muted. Of course, the plan to release Tiger 3 on Diwali was phenomenal. I mean, that seems to be the most important date of the year for producers to actually release their films. But I think both those months got slightly affected by World Cup. And since India was performing so well, everyone remained hooked up on watching the matches. So they were slightly muted than expected. Yeah.
So is that going to be seen in the quarter that, like October to December? Or you think December lineup, because it's strong, is kind of going to help
I
you?
think December is very strong. Cricket fever is over. These films are tracking very well. And I think that's going to more than compensate for any lack of footfalls that we experience in October and November.
Right. When we talk about the merger that PVR and Inox had, right? What about the synergies? Because I assume FY24 is something that we were looking at to kind of complete the synergies. So is it on track to, be there or something? If you can give us some details there.
No, it's on track, but we obviously had given the guidance that we'll be able to get full synergies in 12 to 18 months. We're only 7 months down the line right now, and we seem to be tracking very well on average ticket price, on spend per head and F&B, even on sales revenues. Yeah, so I think we'll be tracking very well, but in about 12 months to 18 months is what we had estimated that the full sort of scope of the synergies will kick in.
Any plans to open new screens in the next financial years, or any plans to even exit? If you could give us some kind of understanding
Both.
on that.
Well, as far as exits are concerned, we'd already given a guidance at the beginning of the year that we were looking at a maximum exit of about 60 screens. Out of the 60, we may have shut down about 30 odd screens by now. The remaining financial year now, from December to March, we're looking at adding about 130 odd screens. And then 24, 25, we have another pipeline of about 150 to 160 screens.
Okay, that seems like a great pipeline to have.
Yes, yes.
Right. You already have a established market in the west, that's Mumbai, and also in the north.
Yeah.
What about south? Like any plans there that you would like to talk about?
Actually, most of our expansion in 24, 25 is south. There's most of our bulk of our new projects are coming up in Bangalore, Hyderabad, even smaller cities like Tirupati, Cuddalore, Machilipatnam, tier 2, tier 3 cities in the south of India, Chennai again. So a lot of focus is actually on the south of India next year.
Anything specific, any particular city or any cities that you're actually focusing on out of all these that you mentioned?
Actually, all. I think the exciting part of our business is that we are finding opportunities all across the country. We actually find pockets within, established cities like Bangalore, Bombay, Pune, and Delhi, where we suddenly find a market which is not, which is unserviced, and we get a great opportunity to be a part of a retail development and open a multiplex there. And also in smaller parts in tier 2, tier 3 cities also we get some great opportunities where they don't have multiplexes and malls. So it's actually all over the country.